Children, now it's our exercise time. Let us do the exercise with the workbook of lesson 23, Geography of India. So the first exercise in the workbook is tick the correct answer. Yes, you have to tick the correct answer of these questions. So there are total 5 questions given. Each question has 3 options, option A, option B, option C. Read the questions carefully and check the options and which is the correct option. To that option where you have to give a tick in the square box. Okay, so let us see the first question. First one, where is Mount Everest located? So where is the Mount Everest located? The highest mountain peak or the highest mountain range called Mount Everest is located where? That is the question. It's located in option A, Punjab, option B, Pakistan, option C, Nepal. Yes, it is located in Nepal, Nepal, Nepal. So option C is the correct answer. So here you can give a tick mark. Yes, now second, coming to the second one, dash is the world's largest cold desert. So you learned about deserts of India and you learned about the largest hot desert. You learned about the cold desert also. So here the question is the world's largest cold desert. Cold desert, we can see full of sand dunes. Because of wind, the sand forms hills, and in winter time we can see full of snow. The desert covers with full of snow. That is cold desert. Yes, option A, Gobi Desert, option B, Sahara Desert, option C, Antarctica Desert. So which among them is the largest cold desert? Sahara is the largest hot desert. Or cold desert is, yes, option C, Antarctica, Antarctica. Antarctica Desert is the largest cold desert. So here you can give a tick mark. Now coming to the third question, Ganga and Yamuna flow through the dash. Option A, plateaus, option B, islands, option C, plains. Yes, Ganga and Yamuna, they flows from mountain range to the, yes, plains. Option C is the right answer, Plains, plains. Here you can give a tick mark. Now coming to the fourth question, this desert is also known as Thar Desert. So which desert is known as Thar Desert? In India map, the yellow color represents desert. Thar Desert in Rajasthan. It is also known as option A, Sahara, option B, Antarctica, option C, Great Indian Desert. So Thar Desert is also known as Great Indian Desert. Option C is the correct answer. So here you can give a tick mark. Okay, yes. Now coming to the last question, dash is a hot and dry region. Yes, very hot, dry, barren area of land full of sand. Which is that? Option A, desert, option B, plateau, option C, island. Plateaus are table land, rocky land. Islands are small area of land covered by seas on all the 4 sides, surrounded by seas on all the 4 sides. And hot and dry region is option A, desert, D-E-S-C-R-T, desert. So option A is the right answer. Yes, so the first one, where is Mount Everest located? It is located in Nepal. Option C is the right answer. Second, dash is the world's largest cold desert. The world's largest cold desert is Antarctica Desert. Option C is the right answer. So give the tick mark here. Third, Ganga and Yamuna flow through the plains. Option C is the right answer. So give a tick mark here. Fourth one, this desert is also known as Thar Desert. Which desert is known as Thar Desert? Great Indian Desert is known as Thar Desert. Option C is the right answer. So give a tick mark here. Last question, the fifth one, dash is a hot and dry region. Desert is a hot and dry region. Option A is the right answer. So give a tick mark here. Okay. Yes, children, so coming to the second exercise in the workbook. So the second exercise in the workbook is tick the true and cross the false statements. So here Few statements are given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Read the statements, check whether they are correct or true. If it is true, give a tick mark in the square box. If it is a false statement, if it is wrong, then put a cross mark in the square box. Okay, let us read the first one. First one, Deccan Plateau is also known as the Southern Plateau. Deccan Plateau is also known as Southern Plateau. Is it true or false, children? The southern part of the region, of this plateau region, it is Deccan Plateau or Southern Plateau, isn't it? Both are same. Deccan Plateau is also known as Southern Plateau. The given statement is the right statement or correct statement. It is true. So you can give a tick mark here. Tick mark in the square box. Yes. Now coming to the second one. Cactus is found in plateau region. You know cactus plant? Yes. It grows in only in desert. Okay, in desert we can find actually no plants, animals there, but cactus plants is the only plant that grow in the climate of that region. Okay, it is not in plateau region. We can find cactus plant in the desert region. Yes, so the given statement, cactus is found in plateau region, it is a wrong statement, it is a false statement, so you can give a cross mark in the square box, cross. Now third, mountains are smaller than hills. Is it true? Mountains are smaller? No, hills are smaller than mountains. Mountains are tall, higher than 600 meters we learned, isn't it? They are higher, taller than hills. So the given statement, mountains are smaller than hills, it is a false statement. So you can put a cross mark in the square box. Yes. Now next one, fourth one. There are no cold deserts in the world. Yes, there are 4 major types of desert we learned. Hot and dry, semi-arid, coastal desert and cold desert. Yes, so there is a cold desert. There are cold deserts, isn't it? And we learned about the largest cold desert called Antarctica, isn't it? Yes. So the statement there are no cold desert in the world is a wrong statement, a false statement. So you can give a cross mark here, cross. Now fifth one, rivers are formed by snow found in the plains. Rivers are formed by melting of snow only, but not in the plains. Melting of snow, where it happens in the top of mountains. So rivers are formed by snow found in the plains. The statement is wrong, so can give a cross mark. Now the last one, the land of the plains is very fertile, isn't it? Yes, the land of plains are very broad and flat area of land, because rivers like Ganga and Yamuna flows from mountain range to the plains. The rivers leaves behind a fine sand called silt. Smooth fine land holds water a lot, so it's very good for growing crops. The land in the plain region are very fertile. So the given statement, the land of the plains is very fertile, the statement is true. It is a correct statement, so you can give a tick mark here. Yes, so now first one, Deccan Plateau is also known as the Southern Plateau. The given statement is true, so tick mark. Second, cactus is found in plateau region. Cactus plant we can see in desert region, not plateau region. So the given statement is wrong. It is false, so cross mark. Third, mountains are smaller than hills. No, it is a false statement, so cross. There are no cold desert in the world. Again a false statement, so cross. Rivers are formed by snow found in the plains. It's a false statement, so cross mark. The last one, the land of the plains is very fertile. It is a true statement, so give a tick mark. Yes children, so our next exercise in the workbook, exercise 3, fill in the blanks with the words given in the box. So let us see which are the words given in the box. Using the words in the box, you have to fill in the blanks. So which are the words in the box? Yes, coastal plains. Coastal plains. C-O-A-S-T-A-L. Coastal. P-L-A-I-N-S. Coastal plains. Rocks. R-O-C-K-S. Deccan. D-E-C-C-A-N. Plains. P-L-A-I-N-S. Island. I-S-L-A-N-D. Snow. S-N-O-W. India. I-N-D-I-A. So these are the words given in the box. Using these words you have to fill in the blanks. Okay, so the first one, world's highest mountain is in dash. The word highest mountain is in, yes, the highest mountain peak, the highest mountain range. Mount Everest is in, yes, India. So you can write here India, I-N-D-I-A, India. This is the right answer, isn't it? This is the right answer. India. Yes, the world's highest mountain is in India, isn't it? Next, mountains are covered with dash. Yes, mountains are, the top of the mountains are covered with, yes, snow. Yes, S-N-O-W, snow. This is the right answer. S-N-O-W, snow. Yes. Now the third one, and dash is an area entirely surrounded by water on all four sides. Yes, an area of land surrounded by water on all the four sides. It is an, yes, it is an island. Yes, island. So here you can write island. I-S-L-A-N-D, island. An island is an area entirely surrounded by water on all four sides. Now fourth one, dash region is good for growing crops. Which region is good for growing crops? Yes, the fertile land. Silt sand we can find there. Which land it is? It is plains. Yes, plains. Plains region is good for growing crops. Plain land, isn't it? Yes, so plains. Plain region is good for growing crops. P-L-A-I-N, plain region. Plains or plain region, we say plain region is good for growing crops. Now next, dash is the plateau region of India. In India, in Indian map, we can see a region of plateau, the southern part of the region. It is called Southern Plateau or, yes, Deccan Plateau, D-E-C-C-A-N, Deccan, Deccan Plateau. Deccan is the plateau region of India. Sixth one, mountains are made up of dash. Mountains are made up of, yes, they are made up of rocks. Mountains are made up of rocks. R-O-C-K-S, rocks. Now the last one, Krishna and Kaveri flow through dash. Krishna and Kaveri flow through coastal plains, eastern and western part of India. It also has some narrow strip of plain land, isn't it? Yes. So these plains meet in Kanyakumari, isn't it? In Tamil Nadu. Yes, so these plains are called coastal plains. There some rivers are flowing through. Among those rivers, Krishna and Kaveri are two rivers flowing through coastal plains. Yes, C-O-A-S-T-A-L, coastal plains, P-L-A-I-N-S, coastal plains. So the first one, the world's highest mountain is in India, I-N-D-I-A. Mountains are covered with snow, S-N-O-W. An island, I-S-L-A-N-D. Island is an area entirely surrounded by water on all four sides. Dash region is good for growing crops. Yes, plain region is good for growing crops. Dash is the plateau region of India. Yes, Deccan is the plateau region of India. Sixth, mountains are made up of rocks. Then Krishna and Kaveri flow through the, yes, coastal plains. Yes. Yes, children, coming to the next section, next exercise, exercise 4, differentiate between the following. You have to write the difference between the following, okay? First one, mountain and hill. Write the difference between mountain and hill. So what is a mountain? It is made up of rocks, isn't it? Yes, it is higher than hills. Hills are lower mountain ranges, we say, isn't it? Yes, so mountains are made up of rocks and are much bigger than hills. Mountains are bigger than hills. The lower mountain ranges are known as hills. Yes. Second, plain and plateau. You have to write the difference between the both. Plains are fertile land or broad or flat area of land, we say. And plateau, they are called table land. Little raise above the plain land. The land is rocky. Yes, so plains are the broad and flat areas. Plateaus are magnificent formations of land. They are big area of land found in many areas across the globe. In earth, on the surface of the earth, we can see different regions of plateaus. Yes, so mountain and hill. Mountains are made up of rocks and are much bigger than hills. The lower mountain ranges are known as hills. Second, plain and plateau. Plains are the broad and flat areas. Plateaus are magnificent, M-A-G-N-I-F-I-C-E-N-T, the large, magnificent formations of land found in many areas across the globe. Okay? Yes, so next question is third question. Differentiate between desert and island. You have to find write the difference between desert and island. So what is a desert? We learned about deserts of India. Yes, it's a hot and dry land, a barren land full of sand, isn't it? Yes. Then island means area of land, small area of land surrounded by water on all the four sides. Yes, so answer. A desert is a hot, dry and barren area of land. Barren, B-A-R-R-E-N, means because of the lack of availability of water, no vegetation or no plant and animal can survive there. That is barren, no water, so no vegetation, no plants, no animals. An island is an area entirely, completely surrounded, S-U-R-R-O-U-N-D-E-D, surrounded by water on all four sides. So, desert and island. A desert is a hot, dry and barren area of land. An island is an area entirely surrounded by water on all four sides. Okay. Our next exercise in the workbook, exercise 5, answer the following questions. Yes, see the first question. How are rivers formed? So how are rivers formed? Yes, rivers are formed from top of the mountains are filled with snow. Snow melts, water flows and form the rivers. And some rivers like Ganga and Yamuna flows from mountain ranges to the plains, isn't it? Yes. Many rivers like Ganga and Yamuna are formed from mountain ranges by melting of the snow. Snow melts and they form water and finally form the rivers. Second, what are hills? What are hills? They are smaller than mountains, isn't it? Lowest mountain range, we say. The lower mountain ranges are known as hills. Examples, Nilgiri Hills, N-I-L-G-I-R-E, Nilgiri Hills and Satpura and Vindhya Ranges, S-A-T-P-U-R-A-V-I-N-D-H-Y-A, Satpura and Vindhya Ranges, Nilgiri Hills, they are the examples of hills. Nilgiri Hills we can found in Tamil Nadu state and southern side of India, and Satpura and Vindhya range we can see in the central part of India. Then third, what are plains? Plains are, they are broad and flat area of land. Plains are the broad, B-R-O-A-D, broad and flat areas. Examples, the northern plains of India. Northern plains of India is the example. It lies south of the Himalaya. Just below the Himalaya region in the map, we can see the northern plains. Yes, how are rivers formed? Many rivers like Ganga and Yamuna are formed from mountain ranges by melting of the snow. Second, what are hills? The lower mountain ranges are known as hills. Examples, Nilgiri Hills and Satpura and Vindhya ranges. Third, what are plains? Plains are the broad and flat areas. Examples, the northern plains of India. Okay. Yes, our next question is question number 4. Which is the question number 4? Name the rivers that flow through the coastal region. You have to name those rivers that flows through the coastal plains. Which are those rivers? Narmada, N-A-R-M-A-D-A, Narmada. Tapi, T-A-P-I, Tapi or Tapti we say, T-A-P-T-I or T-A-P-I. Godavari, G-O-D-A-V-A-R-I, Godavari. Mahanadi, M-A-H-A-N-A-D-I. Kaveri, K-A-V-E-R-I, and Krishna, K-R-I-S-H-N-A. These are the rivers flow through the coastal regions. Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Mahanadi, Kaveri, and Krishna. Fifth, what is a plateau? What is a plateau? Already you wrote difference between plateau, plain and all, isn't it? Yes, plateaus are magnificent formations of land that can be found in many areas across the globe. Example, the Deccan Plateau, isn't it? Yes, we can see this area of land, large area of this plateau or table land in many regions across the globe, across here in the earth. Sixth question, what kind of area is the Deccan Plateau region? The land of the Deccan Plateau region is rocky, isn't it? It is rocky, R-O-C-K-Y. And fertile, what about the fertility of the land? Is less fertile than plains, less fertile than the plains. So, name the rivers that flow through the coastal region. Narmada, Tapi, Godavari, Mahanadi, Kaveri and Krishna flow through the coastal regions. Next, what is a plateau? Plateaus are magnificent formations of land that can be found in many areas across the globe. Example, the Deccan Plateau. Sixth one, what kind of area is the Deccan Plateau region? The land of the Deccan Plateau is rocky and less fertile than the plains. Okay. Our next question is 7th question. Which is the 7th question here, children? Yes. What are deserts? So what are deserts? We learned about deserts of India. They are hot, dry, barren land, isn't it? Most 20% of the earth's surface is comprised or consists of desert, isn't it? 20% of our land is desert actually. Lot of sand we can see there in the desert, and because of no rainfall, people, plants and animals, we cannot see that, they cannot survive there. Yes, so what are desert? A desert is a hot, dry and barren area of land. Yes, what is an island? You learned about island also. Yes, it is a small area of land, very small than continents, isn't it? Yes, continents are large land mass, but island is small area of land surrounded by water on all the 4 sides. We learned about 2 main islands also, Lakshadweep Island, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Yes, an island is an area of land smaller than a continent and entirely, means completely surrounded by water on all 4 sides. Now next, the last question, name 2 main Indian island groups. You learned about 2 groups of group of islands. Yes, the main Indian island groups are the Andaman, A-N-D-A-M-A-N, Andaman and Nicobar, N-I-C-O-B-A-R, Nicobar Islands, and the Lakshadweep Islands, L-A-K-S-H-A-D-W-E-E-P, the Lakshadweep Islands. Andaman and Nicobar Islands we can see on the eastern part of India. Bay of Bengal and in the Arabian Sea we can see the Lakshadweep Island in the western part of India. So what are desert? A desert is a hot, dry and barren area of land. What is an island? An island is an area of land smaller than a continent and entirely surrounded by water on all four sides. The last question, the ninth question is, name two main Indian island groups. The main Indian island groups are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands. Okay. Coming to the hot section, next section, why is it difficult to survive in desert region? It is difficult to survive in desert region. Nobody can live there, isn't it? Why? Because no rainfall, less availability of water, no rainfall, no water. So, no plants, no animals, people cannot survive there. Hot and dry land it is, isn't it? Yes. Extreme temperatures, high temperatures, hot, combined with little rainfall. Temperature is high, rainfall, no rainfall. Make it difficult, even if rain is there, very less. So it make it difficult to survive in desert regions for people, plants and animals. Only the animal camel can survive there without taking water. Camel can live for long days and cactus plant can grow there. If there is no water also it's okay for cactus plant, and very few people, very few, we cannot see people only in desert area because of high temperature and less rainfall. That is the reason we cannot, it is difficult to survive. Extreme temperatures combined with little rainfall make it difficult to survive in desert regions for people, plants and animals. Okay. So next is a value-based question. Let us see which is the value-based question in the workbook. I'll read the question. Listen. You can see the workbook page number 77. This question, value-based question. If you live in a desert and there is scarcity of water, what will you do to save water? Take the correct option. So suppose you are living in a desert and there is no water. Scarcity means very less water. Availability of water is not there. Lack of availability of water. What will you do to save water? Using little amount of water. Now you have to survive this. So take the correct options. You will use bucket water for bathing. You will use a pipe to wash your car. You will wash the utensils with the open tap. Which method you will choose to save water? If you use a pipe to wash your car, lot of water will waste. If you open the tap and wash the vessels or utensils, then also wastage of water only. If you use a bucket of water to bath, it can save a lot of water. So you will use bucket water for bathing. It is the correct option, isn't it? Use bucket of water then bath. Otherwise, the other two options are for wasting water. So if you happens to live in a desert, if you want to save water because the amount of water is very low, that is difficult to get water, use bucket of water to bath instead of using a shower, or instead of wasting the water, using pipe to wash the car and open the tap and washing the utensils. So the value you learned here is never waste water. Even if you are not in desert, you are thank God that you are in a good land where you are living, the area where you are getting good water, but still you should never waste water. Even one drop of water is precious. So save water for future, for ourselves and for the future generations to come. For tomorrow you have to save the water. You should not waste water. That is the value you are learning here, isn't it? Yes. Next is home assignment or project. So let us see what is the project here in your workbook. Home assignment or project. Where do you live? What is that region? Is it a plain? Is it a plain land? Or are you living in a desert? Or plateau? Which landform you are there? Plain, plateau or desert? Find information about the place where you live depending on the following points. Name of the region where you live, that name you have to mention. Region name you have to mention, whether it is a plain, whether it is a plateau or desert. Climatic conditions, how the climate conditions over there, is it hot, is it cold or cool and sunny, or sunny or windy, how the climate over there, you have to write. Land conditions, how is the land over there, is it a fertile land, rocky land or less fertile land, that you have to write. Rainfall, is rain over there, rain is you are getting monsoon season, rainy season, the rain is there, or less rainfall or no rainfall at all. People living there, how is the people living there, different cultured people living there, thickly populated area, or people from different cultures are living there, of different tradition, people of different tradition are living there. Is a thickly populated area or very few people are living, like that you have to write. Okay, yes. India has two groups of islands that you already learned, the Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Islands. Collect information about these two islands and discuss in the class. You have to collect the information about these two groups of islands. We learned about Andaman Nicobar Island on the eastern part of India, Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep Island in the western part of India, Arabian Sea, isn't it? These two groups of islands are so beautiful, covering with full of trees, and they are of great tourist attraction. Yes, you have to find information about these islands. We can see which is the best time to visit there, which is a pleasant climate, you can go there, the sightseeing area both these islands are. The most spoken language in Andaman Nicobar Island is Bengali, and Hindi is also speaking. The English is the official language over there, and the most of the people there, they love to have seafood like crabs and all, seafood. Then what is the other thing, like you can see the water over there, sparkling blue water over there. Yes, so many informations are there regarding these islands that you have to find out. Even Lakshadweep Islands, you can see many beach over there with crystal water, blue water there. Yes, and people of these islands, major supply of food is seafood. Actually, they love to have seafood in both the islands. Okay, now actually both the islands are so beautiful, and once you can visit, if you have time, you can visit this place and you will come to know more about these islands. But now you just collect the information about both these islands. Both these islands are so beautiful. About the climate over there, about the people over there, about the food over there, language speaking there, everything you can collect the information and you can discuss in the class. So now we completed the lesson 23, Geography of India, and after reading the lesson, after reading as many times possible, read the lesson. You see the map, its location of each physical features you see in the map and learn. And come to the exercise part in the workbook, go through the exercise, learn it well and prepare well for the exam. Okay.